was just in the studio with Drake one time, because we were gonna do some stuff on my album, and he just wanted to hear some songs from my album. Then he heard that one and really wanted to get on it, but like I was letting him know that he was really just done for real, and I was really just set on how it was. I was like, bro, I ain't even trying to sell you no dream. Like, it's really like just locked in. I'm locked in where it was. But
And to the rest of you, the non-believers, the underachievers, the tweet and deleters, you guys make me sick to my stomach, fam. Honestly, if you guys want to look in my eyes, you guys want to do something? You guys, that's what I thought.
When the world's biggest stars collide, it doesn't always end with handshakes and smiles. Behind the glittering awards, shows, and headline-grabbing moments, some of the entertainment industry's most powerful figures are locked in intense battles that have captivated millions.
Do you know what the f it is to sit in your room for hours and days at a time writing raps? Real never do that. You never attack a woman.
Not my coach, because you never helped me to get in this career, and I'm nothing like you, so I'm definitely not your son. We could settle it however you want to settle it. We could talk about it, or we could fight it out. I'm with whatever.
These aren't random disagreements. They're complex, deeply personal conflicts that have unfolded across years, sometimes decades. Today, we're unveiling the secret fights happening behind closed doors and on public platforms between celebrities who can't seem to stay away from each other. The Taylor Swift and Kanye West battle that never ended, one of music's most infamous feuds, began on live television at the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards when Kanye West interrupted Taylor Swift during her acceptance speech. 17 years later, this conflict remains one of the most watched and analyzed celebrity disputes in entertainment history. The tension started that fateful night when West rushed the stage to declare that Beyoncé's music video should have won instead. What began as a moment of public humiliation would evolve into a multifaceted feud that captured global attentions. After years of seeming reconciliation, the feud exploded in 2016 when West released a song containing deeply controversial lyrics about Swift. He claimed he had called her for approval, but Swift's team quickly refuted these allegations, stating that West never requested her consent. The phone call was later leaked and edited in ways that sparked massive debate about authenticity and manipulation.
So that's why I'm calling you, that I wanted you to put the song out. Yeah. All right.
Like, what would people, I guess it would just be people would be like, why is this happening?
Well,
Like, it had something to do with it, probably.
Well, the reason why it will be happening is because it has a very controversial line at the beginning of the song about you.
The conflict has continued to simmer across the years, with various provocations from both sides. In February 2025, West made a peculiar social media move by following only Swift on his Instagram account, fueling speculation about his intentions. Then in April 2025, West posted sexually explicit remarks about Swift that were later deleted, but not before screenshots circulated across social media. Swift's legal team began reviewing the situation, with insiders suggesting potential legal action might follow. What makes this feud particularly complex is that it involves more than just two artists. Kim Kardashian, West's former wife, later revealed she had always appreciated Swift's music and considered her a talented artist. This unexpected development left fans questioning the narratives they had been following for years. The Drake and Kendrick Lamar hip-hop war while the Swift-West feud simmered quietly for years. The beef between Drake and Kendrick Lamar exploded into one of the most heated musical conflicts in recent memory. What started as competitive tension between two hip-hop giants transformed into a full-scale battle that dominated conversations throughout 2024 and into 2025. The conflict reignited when Drake and J. Cole referred to themselves as part of the Big Three in hip-hop. Kendrick Lamar shot back with his own declaration, proclaiming that hip-hop was just Big Me. This simple statement lit a fuse that would explode into one of music's most talked-about rivalries. Over spring 2024, both artists unleashed a barrage of diss tracks. Kendrick released Euphoria, a scathing 6-minute track where he called out Drake for using offensive language and questioned his authenticity as a hip-hop artist. Drake responded with his own diss tracks, but many critics felt his responses were less impactful. The war of words continued with increasingly intense accusations and personal attacks. The situation reached a cultural fever pitch with Kendrick's release of Not Like Us, which topped charts immediately. The song won 5 Grammy Awards, including Record and Song of the Year, an unprecedented achievement for a diss track. Drake filed a defamation lawsuit against Universal Music Group, alleging the label had promoted a false narrative about him. The lawsuit was dismissed in October 2025, with a judge noting that diss tracks rely on exaggeration and artistic expression rather than factual statements. The feud reached its most visible moment during the 2025 Super Bowl halftime show. Kendrick Lamar performed at the biggest sporting event in America, and millions wondered whether he would perform Not Like Us. When he teased the opening notes before quipping about legal threats, the stadium erupted. When he finally launched into the full song, the moment transcended a simple musical performance. It became a symbolic declaration of victory. Serena Williams, a reported Drake connection from the past, appeared as a surprise guest dancer, adding another layer to the public showdown. The performance drew 133.5 million viewers, significantly larger than the Super Bowl itself. Drake, notably unbothered by the performance, was touring in Melbourne, Australia that same night. He later shared clips from his concert celebrating as if nothing had happened. However, the cultural narrative was clear. Kendrick Lamar had won this round convincingly. The Cardi B and Nicki Minaj clash hip-hop's bitter feuds extend beyond Drake and Kendrick. Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, two of the genre's brightest female stars, have engaged in a rivalry that has produced some of the most viral moments in social media history. Their feud reignited significantly in 2025 when tensions flared once again. The conflict between these two rappers goes beyond professional rivalry. When Nicki Minaj appeared to mock the sales performance of Cardi B's album in September 2025, Cardi B responded by bringing out Nicki's ex, Meek Mill, at her Philadelphia concert. The symbolic move was an aggressive statement that intensified the already heated rivalry. What makes their feud particularly notable is how it plays out on social media. Their exchanges generate millions of views, with fans choosing sides and participating in heated debates across platforms. The pair have hurled extremely harsh insults at each other, occasionally venturing into very personal territory. Unlike some feuds confined to professional spaces, the Cardi B and Nicki Minaj conflict seeps into multiple dimensions of their public and personal lives. Their latest exchanges show no signs of cooling. Cardi B continues to make strategic public moves designed to irritate her rival, while Nicki Minaj responds with pointed commentary. The feud demonstrates how modern celebrity disputes aren't confined to music anymore. They're entertainment spectacles watched by millions who form emotional attachments to the outcome. Other notable celebrity conflicts beyond the major feuds, 2025 has brought numerous other celebrity conflicts to light. Mo'Nique publicly challenged Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey in 2025, reigniting a dispute from 2009 related to her career. She claimed the industry mistreatment cost her 12 years of her career and millions in lost income. This long-simmering conflict finally boiled over in interviews where she demanded public apologies and recognition. Alabama Barker and Bod Baby engaged in a savage rap battle that began over a personal romantic entanglement. Alabama responded to accusations with her track Cry Baby, launching a feud that extended into live streams where she promised consequences if their paths crossed. Despite the intensity, Alabama later showed compassion when Bod Bobby opened up about personal struggles. Hilary Duff and Lindsay Lohan have maintained their decades-old tension stemming from their roles in early 2000s Disney content. When Chad Michael Murray shared insight into inviting Hilary to an event, it highlighted how deeply entrenched this feud remains in pop culture memory. Lauren Conrad and Kristen Cavallari finally confronted their long-standing feud on camera for the reunion. Laguna Beach in March 2026. The conflict, which originated over a romantic interest in the early 2000s, had festered for over 2 decades before they agreed to face each other publicly. Why these feuds captivate the world, celebrity feuds fascinate audiences because they reveal something authentic about human nature. Even with unlimited resources and global success, these individuals struggle with the same emotions everyone experiences: jealousy, vindication, pride, and the desire to be respected. What makes their conflicts different is that the entire world watches them play out in real time. These feuds also serve as cultural markers. The Drake and Kendrick situation will be remembered as a watershed moment in hip-hop history. Taylor Swift and Kanye's ongoing tension represents the intersection of powerful talent with personal vendetta. Cardi B and Nicki Minaj rivalry showcases how female artists navigate industry competition in ways that male counterparts sometimes avoid. The celebrities involved in these feuds are some of the most successful people in the world. Yet they remain unable to move past grievances, unable to simply ignore each other. In many cases, the feuds seem to fuel their creativity. Drake created entire albums in response to Kendrick. Taylor Swift has channeled her experiences into her songwriting. These conflicts have become intrinsic to their public identities. Social media has fundamentally transformed how celebrity feuds operate. In previous decades, disputes might have played out through carefully worded statements. Now they happen in real time, with celebrities addressing accusations immediately. This has made feuds more explosive and dramatic, creating emotional investment from fans. The financial implications of these feuds are enormous. Streaming numbers skyrocket when diss tracks drop. Album sales increase. Concert ticket prices rise. Everyone benefits when the narrative is dramatic. Record labels and streaming platforms all have financial incentives to keep these feuds alive. As 2026 continues, these feuds show every indication of enduring. The entertainment industry thrives on drama and the stories we tell about who is winning. The celebrities seem aware that maintaining these conflicts serves their interests as much as it entertains audiences. The feuds between the world's biggest stars remind us that fame and fortune cannot purchase peace. They continue fighting because the battles have become essential to who they are. The world watches, waits, and wonders what will happen next.